Hi guys, it's Ruthie and welcome back to another video. So today is super exciting because I'm going to be reviewing Prismacolor Premier Colored Pencils. Yay! I am super excited to show you guys these. I really love them. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. I love these. So I got these for Christmas of, 2018. And I got the 72 pack and it comes in this beautiful tin. I am actually still keeping them in this because I haven't really found anything else to keep them in, and I actually kind of like keeping them in this, and if I put them in my marker thing, it just get cramped. Yeah, because it's already packed with my markers, so yeah. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. For some reason I can't open it. There we go. So here it is, and it comes in 3 trays, and I'm going to show you guys the back of the container as well. I wish I kind of forgot to do that before I opened it, but oh well. So here is one tray. It has the reds, kind of reds and yellow. I did actually reorganize these. They did actually come in a separate order, or different orders. I just did it so it matched my key that I had made. Alright, so, ooh, it's a loud tin. There we go. Okay, so here, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the box, the back of the box. It has all of our colors listed here. It actually doesn't look like a lot of colors when you list it like that, but whenever I opened it, there were so many colors, which is really cool. So, and then here it just has a little bit of little bit of notes, a couple of notes here, talking about the pencils. So, ice quality colored pencils for every level of expertise. High quality pigments for rich color saturation. Soft, thick cores create a smooth color laydown for superior blending and shading. Thick leads resist breakage. So that's some nice little notes, and then we got a little information down at the bottom, and then a translation into Spanish, I believe. Okay, so I'm gonna put this over here. And then here, I'm gonna put this here. I bet probably, there was just a loud truck went by, so sorry if you guys heard that, but yeah, it was loud. Okay, so here are all of the colored pencils, and here I'll show you guys my key that I have, so you can actually see them all kind of swatched out, so I don't have to swatch all 72. Here is the little key. They all are super pigmented. I love these. And yeah, I'm actually really excited to expand my collection of these, because, well, I don't even use all of these, so yeah. It'll be interesting to see how low all of them actually get, because this white one is so low. Okay, so here are all the colors, and let's go ahead and kind of work out some of these pencils. So whenever you first get, I'm trying to find, I don't think there's one I haven't used because I've all swatched them out, so never mind. So whenever you look at the pencil itself, and I don't think it's going to focus because I have it on a lock. There we go. So here is the pencil itself. It has the Prismacolor Premier logo. It has the name in English, and then maybe, I think that might be Spanish. Maybe? Yeah, I don't know. They all have this little triangle. I don't know if that's supposed to symbolize anything. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look at that. And then it has the number of the pencil. So you have Prismacolor and the number. So I was so surprised at the vibrancy of the colors, which I'm going to swatch a couple out for you guys and kind of show you how well they blend and all of that. But yeah, so far I've been really pleased with them. One that I've had issues with is actually the white. Whenever it sharpens, it does kind of break. It's not just the white one, I'm sure they all kind of do that. But that's kind of to be expected. I mean, they're pencils, that happens. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of move these to the side just a little bit so I can show you guys what's in, or what art I have done with these. Okay, so I have these little tabs that I kept note of. Okay, so are you ready for the vibrant color? Woo! So I drew Marie. I had a little bit of help of a tutorial on this, which I will leave in the description box below if I mentioned I used any tutorials. She showed kind of how to blend out the bow and all of that, which was so helpful because I never really played with Prismacolor pencils before. I have played a little bit with colored pencils in general, but they have never acted like this one. So I was really pleased with that. So yeah, so what was I saying? Okay, so I was really surprised how well they blended. Whenever I used just, you know, your regular school colored pencils, they don't react quite like these do. So yeah, I was super pleased with them. I know I keep saying that, but I am. So, and then I'll show you this next one. This one I didn't use a tutorial, which I actually did on the spots actually. Okay, so here's the one I was working on for the spots. You may not be able to see them super well. It's kind of dark. Let's see. Hope you guys can see. They're actually really vibrant, kind of blue on here. There's a little bit of a reflection on my camera, so I can't really see well. So yeah, those I used a tutorial for, and this I didn't. I just kind of was playing around with a pen on that one. Okay, so if you haven't already guessed by the spots, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the character. I did this one actually really recently. I don't remember what day I did this. It wasn't very long ago. But I was so pleased with how this turned out. I loved the way the drawing turned out, loved the way the pencils reacted, and all of that. I think my favorite part of this character, his name is Patch, he's from 101 Dalmatians, if you didn't know that, is his nose and this eye. They turned out so good with the blending. Yeah. Again, you guys might not be able to tell but from the lighting, but I really liked how that turned out, and the air conditioning just blew my door. Whoops. It does that. Okay. So this, I think the only part that didn't really blend really well was this one, the little part of his collar, the little tag. I haven't really worked with the yellow ones yet. Gonna try and work on those, hopefully. And then the ear didn't turn out the greatest in blending. I was having a little bit of an issue with it, but it didn't turn out too bad. But the spots, the nose, and this eye just turned out great. So pleased with it. So yeah, so I guess I'll turn the page and just swatch out just a couple for you guys and try and blend some. A tip whenever I figured out when blending is you take very similar colors. You don't do two different colors, like super different. You don't want to take like a really saturated red and mix it with the blue. I mean, you can do that, but to get better results of a solid, smooth gradient, would be to do with the lighter color. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the blush pink and the pink one. So here, I'll try and zoom in for a little bit. It might be a little fuzzy, so I do apologize. So here, I'm just gonna put this one down. I'm gonna go in with the pink first. It goes on so smoothly, and I am pressing kind of hard, but even if you're not pressing, so like here's just a pretty light stroke, and look how saturated that is. Beautiful. So then I'm gonna go in here, and then I'm gonna meet them in the middle. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with my light peach, and I actually have worn this one down a lot too. And then I'm going to start here, just kind of blending in the middle and all of that. It does have these like little shavings, which I'm not a major fan of, but doesn't really bother me too much. I mean, my desk has a lot of stuff on it already, but this just kind of adds to the sweeping. You know how I don't like those eraser shavings? These aren't as bad, but they're still not my favorite. So just kind of keep blending those back and forth. Blending does take a little bit of practice, and still I'm really a beginner with all of this. So I think I used the wrong color. Oopsie. Talking. but you can already tell how much they have blended just by doing what I'm doing here. So I was actually giving myself a question, do I like markers or these pencils better? And honestly, I was surprised at what I thought. I was surprised by what it, like, my own self. Yeah, I know it sounds kind of funny, but I think I prefer the colored pencils, and I'm not really sure why. I just think I'm able to get a better smooth gradient and color. I still haven't really worked out my markers yet. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but I've had them for a while, but I haven't really been able to blend them, and some are actually kind of dying already, which, I mean, I've had them, I don't really remember, a couple years, maybe a year or two, I don't know, yeah. So you can tell the huge saturation, love the saturation, blend super nicely. So let's see, I think that was, I'm trying to decide, but should I swatch another one? I think I might try and do one of the spots and show you guys what, like how I do those. Again, this was a tutorial that I watched. She just kind of went over how she did it. So I'm gonna, I didn't have the exact colors that she did, so it does look a little bit different. Trying to find my colors. Here they are. Oops. Ooh. And then the black. Okay. So for the spots, she took 2 colors, and I've actually kind of dialed these in a little bit. And with the black, she just went ahead and kind of drew out the shape of the spot. For some reason, I always draw them in this shape. I don't know why. And always in that, like, direction. Yeah, I don't know. So she went in with her lightest color, and she just kind of goes slightly in circles, just kind of getting a nice light. You want to go with your lightest first, then kind of build up from there. I think it's so many different things. It's either lightest first or darkest first or anything like that. It's kind of gets confusing, but I think these are lightest first. That or it's watercolors. I know watercolors is lightest to darkest, but yeah, it can get confusing. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with my middle tone, which is like this indigo blue, which is kind of, so here, I'll swatch it out that you guys see. It's like this really nice blue, and this is the light cerulean blue, and then, you know, a black. It's just a black. So I'm gonna go in with my wrong pencil, black now, and doing it on the bottom. Okay, so that's what it looks like to start with, and then I'm gonna go back in with my indigo. This isn't really a tutorial, I'm just kind of showing you guys how they all blend, and I'm actually having a lot of fun just doing this in general. So okay, so I think I'm just gonna kind of touch that up there. This one's not bad. It was a little bit darker on the blue at the highlight of the blue, but that's okay. But yeah, that's kind of basically how I like to blend and how I'm kind of learning to blend. Here, I'll zoom out for you guys. So yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else I would like to say about these. I think, oops, sorry. I think that's actually it. Okay, so I think that'll about wrap it up. I had a lot of fun playing around with these, and I'm really enjoying having them in my art collection and art supply collection. So yeah, I have actually tested out what they look like on white paper, but it was in my mixed media, so the like you have the texture of that. It doesn't really just work completely, but they did actually blend on that paper too. But still, you want kind of like a smoother paper whenever you do these, which I love using the Tantone sketchbook because the color really pops on that tan. So I really liked how this turned out in my Marie one. So yeah, I was just so pleased with how everything turned out. So yeah, overall I really liked it. If you guys couldn't tell, I love this product and I recommend it to you guys. I can't remember, this might have been, this pack, maybe $50, maybe? I think so. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button, and if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button as well. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!